Hello, I'm Neil MacDonald. I've been running megalithic tours for nearly 2 decades now because throughout Britain and Europe, mysterious stone structures such as this can be found dating back thousands of years. But why did our ancestors build these magnificent monuments and what were they used for? Well, in this series of short videos, I'm going to attempt to answer these questions one ancient site at a time. So please do click on subscribe and on the bell to be notified of these future videos. So for this episode of Megalithic Shorts, we're on the south of the Lake District at the Furness Peninsula at the Druid Circle. We're overlooking the beautiful Morecambe Bay here, and over to the east, the craggy summit of Birkridge Common. Much of the attraction here is the real sense of the mystical of this ancient gem with its very rare concentric circle design. When it was first constructed in the late Neolithic or early Bronze Age, this would have been a magnificent open-air temple. The inner ring here is visually impressive. It's of 27 feet in diameter and it's got 12 stones of the local limestone. The stones of the outer circle haven't really fared as well as the inner circle, with most of the original 20 stones buried or disappeared. But the most unusual feature is the whole of the area was terraced from the centre right up to the outer edge here. So in excavations carried out in 1911 and 1921, they found 6 burials from the Bronze Age in 6-inch inverted urns piled on top of each other, which indicates a very extensive and long usage of the site. There are many Bronze Age burials and other ancient earthworks across the common here, which shows its importance of the site and the common across the millennia. So on a recent visit here with Debbie Elliott, we came across this wonderful old site which previously had been covered with foliage. We think it may be a Gorseth or throne. So we're back here today on this windy day to have more of a deeper look at it.
We believe this is an important part of the site, but not part of the stone circle itself, something else completely different. We think this stone was quite natural, and around it are all different other smaller stones put together like an enclosure, but each stone seems to be slightly different. Some are from this area and some are more granite and smooth. This is an example of what we think are the different stones around the enclosure. We have these ones here, the limestone, that are from this area, and we have these granite ones which are smoother and of a different type. But where did these come from? Which makes us wonder what this area was. And they go around the circle. Here at this site, we believe that this had a paved flooring. From this piece over here, this keystone, all the way along here to the Gorseth stone over here, seems to be the remains of perhaps a paved flooring, which was also on the stone circle nearby.
It's this stone itself that we believe is the Gorseth, or throne. This is a repeating feature throughout Britain, where you would have an early meeting place for the ancients, before the ancient sites, the man-made sites were actually built. This, we think, would have been an early meeting place where people could have spread messages, could have been seen from miles around, and people would have met here. And the repeating feature is that later man-made sites will be built right next to them or just beneath them, as the Druid circle is right here. So if you enjoyed the film, please do make a comment, click on like and unsubscribe, and also on the little bell above to be informed of future videos. If you'd like to make a contribution to the making of these films, my PayPal and Patreon accounts are below. Tour information is at www.megalithictours.com. I hope to see you on a tour very soon, but in the meantime, have a truly megalithic time.